Alright, good morning everyone and welcome to the stream. We are starting in the wilds today, and today, I will actually show you really quick. We got to reputation 49 in the last week, give or take, with our Hunter's Call. So very close. We definitely made some progress on our commendations for Hunter's Call. Namely, the Splashtails, Devilfishes, and the Isle Hoppers are finished. We made some progress yesterday off stream, getting some of our Pondies commendation taken care of. And so now that we are so very close to the end, I think we are going to grab a crate of bait, and we are going to go fish up some wild splashes up here in the wilds, and then I think we may go over and either do Pondies, or no, sorry, Plentyfins in the shores of Plenty, or we'll head over down to the Ancient Isles and fish up that. But as with every beginning of every stream, we start with getting our supply crate and raiding the island for all it has to offer. Okay. Already filled up on... Okay. A lot of fireworks today. But yeah, we're gonna go fishing today. I hope everyone is having a wonderful morning. Admittedly, this is a little bit earlier than I usually stream, but that is fine. And this will be my last week on vacation, so I will firm up a schedule for my streams, but I suspect a lot of my streams are probably going to be on weekends. I'm kind of thinking Tuesday, Thursdays, and Sunday. That's what I'm thinking. Though for my weekday streams, those will more than likely be ooh, a curse ball. I'll take it. Okay. But I'm thinking on the weekday streams, it'll have to be in the mid to late afternoon, depending on when I get home from work. But I'd estimate at the earliest look at 4 p.m. Eastern for my weekday streams. And on the weekends, probably go back to a morning stream, depending on how early I wake up. But I will aim to solidifying a more routine streaming schedule. Okay. I don't think there's anything back there, so let's go grab these 2 barrels. You know, we'll grab those on the way, actually, since we need to go over here. And I believe these are the last 2 barrels of the island. Anything extra? Nope, looks like normal stuff. We are good. But let's go ahead and start by grabbing supplies. We'll get extra meat just in case. You never know. We might have to defend ourselves. Throwables, cannonballs, and some extra planks.
Stop
there
by
we are.
again sometime.
Alright. Onward to kindest regards. Now I have a second ship in my guild, another sloop that I think it's called Best Wishes, I believe. And I think that once we have got to 50 today, we are going to deck out in the full killer whale set, and that will be our fishing vessel, I think. Let's grab everything out of here. The rest of these up here. And grab these out here. Okay. Put these in here. And grab these. And it looks like we more or less got everything we need throwable wise. So we can go ahead and pop down our fireworks. Include our flares. Alright. Good. The rest of our throwables, some fire bombs. Alright, now that we've gotten all that, let's go ahead and make sure we've got a second stack going so that things are nice and organized when we put it in here. There we are. So that should do it for the rest of this. And look at that, so shiny and organized. Alright, store the rest of our wood. I think we got a decent amount of wood. Then we'll pull everything from the bottom because that's where they put all the extra food we got. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Drop and then open. Let's grab our bait from here. And we are going to grab bait from the shipwright, as well as a crate from the merchants. Okay. That is that. Let's go grab some extra bait. And stuff from the merchants. Then we'll figure out where we're going to go park ourselves to fish up wild splashes.
Seen any krakens lately?
Hey, Sandra. Just need...
Well,
there we are.
back to work.
Some bait. Now let's grab that crate.
I love pigs. How about you?
Help if I opened up the right menu. Okay. Alrighty. So that's our bait. We'll go ahead and put it up here just to have it. And out of curiosity, how are we on cannonballs? Just shy of 200. How much wood? Not too bad. That'll be enough, I feel. And then we'll identify our location of where we're going to go park ourselves. admittedly, I'm kind of thinking maybe going back near... Because the amount of big islands that we can kind of, like, hunker behind. Yeah, let's go to Marauders, I feel. Go to Marauders, where we were hunting up our, mossy Isle Hoppers to finish out that accommodation last week. And it was pretty decent fishing, so we'll go park up there. It's really out of the way. I don't think anyone will be coming necessarily to hang or bug us up there. Yeah, we're gonna start with Wild Splashes. And then once we've used all of our bait for that, I think we'll go ahead and head over either to the Shores of Plenty or down to the Ancient Isles to fish up plentyfins or ancient scales. But yeah, it'll be a low stress stream, just finishing up our Hunter's Call, last level. And then we will have finally earned the full Killer Whale ship set. It's just a tower. For some reason, at a distance, the rendering just makes it look like a ship sail. That is... Yep. So that big island in the distance is, in fact, Marauders. I'm realizing I did not have the sails angled at all. Hopefully we're not going to be going directly into the wind, just still a little bit of a side angle if we're lucky. Out of curiosity, what is that business over there? Just a huge rock? Rather large. We might be able to hide ourselves behind that. Or maybe that's what we'll do. I think we're gonna go hide ourselves behind the back of that rock there. And on the plus side, we will be right near to the sea post. So when we do finish catching up all of our fish, our wild splashes, and cook them up, we can go sell directly there. And then we'll head to the next region. So that's our plan. Feel like it's a good plan. May not be a good plan, but we'll see. Oh. Well, this is fortuitous. We're gonna slow roll this. I didn't know how that go there. Nope. Wrong way. Not getting sucked up. Curse you. I do not have that angle. It's done. Right. Yep. Oh, nope. Oh, wait, never. Curse you. No water. Water. Patch. Splash. Patch. We're going very slowly. Which is fine. Did I lose you? Oh, you were right there. Good. Thank you. Are you finished? You are. Okay. So we're gonna slow roll it, because that's cracking meat. Work towards our commendation here. Let's grab all the cracking meat. I know I got one more. That was from earlier. Any others I missed early in the fight? Those two I had already gotten. There it is. Because I think we managed to get one more tentacle down. There's 3 tentacles, which means we should get 3 bits of cracked meat. A little sad that we only got 3 of the tentacles, but you know, it is what it is. Sometimes my shots aren't that good. And there's the Kraken. Skulls, eh. Not concerned. Just want the meat. So we can work towards our... I'm not seeing any more. I think it was just those 3 tentacles, so we should be good then. Oh, server merge. Either way, let's unload our loaded stuff. Put up our cannons. And as all fishers do, there's Briggsy's note. Put up our alliance flag so people know that our intentions are non-hostile. No damage to any of our stuff. All holes have been patched. No damage to the wheel or capstan. We are good. Alright. So let's put the Kraken away. Now, we'll cook that up when we go to cook up and sell everything. Alright. Get our direction again, because we kind of got veered off course. Alright, so off of our starboard side. And yep, there is our island, or rocky outcrop that we're going to use to kind of sequester ourselves away from the rest of the Sea of Thieves for a little bit in order to fish up our wild splashes. But that was fortuitous, because we do have to continue working on that particular commendation. Let's see. We are at 33 of 35, so that'll actually bring us up to grade 4 of our Kraken meat. And then we just need... because we got 3, that'll bring us to... so we'll need 14 more pieces of Kraken meat to finally finish out our Kraken meat commendation. But yeah. We're gonna bunker down on the back of this here rock. And then we'll start fishing. Just kind of pull into here. The waves, admittedly, out here are going to be a little more treacherous than the ones that we're used to along an island, but this will be fine. pop anchor. And I believe here we should have good visuals on most of the area around us. From the front, we can see down here to Old Faithful. Give us a good angle. So yeah, not as calm of seas as we're used to when we're fishing. But honestly, it was mostly because I'm just tired of dealing with the skellies that like to fire cannons when we're on the backside of marauders. Okay. Let's begin. A russet wild splash. You know, change of heart and change of mind. I'm not digging these massive waves, so I think we will go ahead and just park on the side of marauders. Yes, along the northern edge. We are going to have to deal with that annoying skeleton that likes to take pop shots at us that obviously cannot hit us, but, you know, that is the way of it. I'd much rather deal with that nuisance than have to deal with those waves. Those are, like, the waves in the wilds are just ridiculously large compared to other areas. Scroll this up. No cannon there. No cannon with angle here. Alright, this looks to be a good safe spot. I don't like that being there, so get rid of that. Perfect. Alright, let's move all of our stuff over to the other side. And then back to fishing. And a sandy wild splash. Nice. Not gonna lie, I fished up a few pondies the other day, and I got a little spoiled on the ease of the fishing of pondies. Did make some decent headway on my pondies commendation, though. I think I knocked out the charcoal and the orchid pondies. No splashtail, go away. Go away, splashtail. That's a mossy isle hopper. I already have all of our isle hoppers done. There's another sandy. Ooh, a trophy russet. Nice. We don't lose it. There we are. Come on, tuck yourself out. There you are. Perfect. Lovely. Alright. Next. Now, so good morning. We're up in the wilds north of Marauder's Arch, fishing up wild splashes. Because we are level, or reputation 49 with the Hunter's Call. And the goal for today is to get to 50 and unlock the killer whale set. Morning. Welcome to the stream. I am well, and yourself? Oh, Trophy Sandy. Nice. It's going alright, and yourself? How's your day going? Can you hear me? Okay, cool. Sorry, for a second I thought my mic audio might have been having issues. A bit of everywhere. From the US, but the Midwest originally. Alright, let's pop these in here. Our first 5 wild splashes. Where are you from? Alright. Whereabouts? No isle hoppers. I've already fished you all up. Go away, Splash Tail. Not daily. I'd say probably... I'd say 2 to 3 times a week. Well, thank you for the follow, Mary. I appreciate it. And I'm glad to have you along. A lot of splash tails today. Sure. What's your suggestion? Another Sandy. I don't know. I'm going to respectfully decline. I'm not intending to make this anything more than just a hobby. So thank you for the offer, but I'm going to respectfully decline. Ooh, a coral wild splash. I've not. That's what the night variant. That makes sense. Mm-mm. Another russet. I'm not doing that. Ocean Wild Splash. Yes. I believe this will be our first 10 finished. And there's our last one. Okay, that is our first 10 wild splashes done. You can pop these back in here. And this in here. There we are. Okay. Now for the next 10. No, Ruby Splashtail, go away. Thank you for the follow, Olu. Hope your day is going well. Of course, if you're just joining the stream, as the stream title said, we are at level 49 of the Hunter Call reputation right now, and the goal today is to get to 50 and finally be done with the grind for reputation. And then we can work on our commendations for the various fish. And so for right now, we're north of Marauder's Arch, with our line in the water, fishing up wild splashes. Because I like it. No, Splashtail, go away. So many Splashtails today. Okay. And there it is. Always nice, always lovely. Let's get the line back in the water. Another russet. There's one wild splash I haven't caught yet. I think it's the muddy, the rare variant. Hopefully we'll get one of those today at least. How many fish we got? 3. If you weren't already in the stream earlier, we ran across the Kraken, so we did manage to get 3 more pieces of Kraken meat that we're going to cook up and work towards our commendation for that. That'll bring us into, I believe it's grade 4. And then we'll just need to do 14 more in order to finally finish out the Kraken meat commendation. Because the goal ultimately is to get our legendary Hunter of the Sea of Thieves title. Oh, hey, Haven, how you be? Just a bit, yeah. No, my, even when I'm technically on vacation, my work alarms still go off, so I'm usually up by 6:30 during the weekday. I can't completely screw up my sleep schedule when I'm on vacay. How's your morning coming along? You're a little bit behind me. So it's about 8 your time? I'm glad. No, Moss Isle Hopper, I've already caught all of you. That's... I don't know if I'm supposed to express happiness for you or lament your sorrow for waking up between 4 and 6:30 a.m. without an alarm each day. The answer is yes, apparently. But yeah, I made some progress on my hunter's call, so we're in the final stretch, the last level. So that's today's goal, is to get to 50 finally and be done. You know, valid. Doggos are great. Unfortunately, when I moved, I had to leave my doggo at my house with my my former roommate's now tenant. Because he's a bully. He's an Amstaff, and there's a lot of places where I moved to that have breed restrictions, and so I couldn't bring him up here. But he's doing good. Yeah, there's a lot of places that, yeah. There are a lot of places that are very strict on, like, bully breeds. It's like, they look scary, but they're the biggest softies and sweethearts you ever meet. And, I was very sad to have to leave him down there, but I guess one saving grace is that dogs don't have object permanence. So me moving away was, for him, from what I understand, very true. I agree, 100%. Because my dog Lincoln, he, like I said, he's big, but he's just the sweetest thing you ever meet. He's my big dope. I'm swapping this around because I keep looking over to put the fish into this one when that's the bait crate. But yeah, Lincoln is just a big old dope. Big old doofus, but he's my doofus, and I love him. Eventually, I'll move back down there. Agreed. Yeah, Lincoln got a lot of my aspects of my personality. His is he thinks everybody's his friend. He loves everybody. He'd make for a terrible guard dog, but he's a good companion. And then, of course, my cat Lady, she got all of my diva personality. She is pretty, and she knows it. But yeah. She's a sweetheart, though. I got very lucky with my fur babies. In that, personality-wise, both of them are just very affectionate and very loving. Though, admittedly, Lady was a stray when they found her. And, every once in a while, she reminds me of that because she'll get this burst of feral energy just out of nowhere. She gets the zoomies real bad. They are, very much so, but she just gets this look in her eyes, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And then she's just gone. You know, we woke up and we went out in the living room and sat down and watched some TV together, and she was just curled up next to me. Oh yeah, she gets the crazy eyes that like, oh yeah, I was a wild animal before they took me to the shelter. Yeah, that look in the cat's eyes, and you're like, I don't know what's about to happen. So she's definitely calmed down a little bit as she's gotten older. She's about 7 or 8 now. And yeah, I never understood that dichotomy of like, are you a cat person or a dog person? It's like, I'm an animal person. Though admittedly, dogs are a bit more upkeep than cats. No, that's fair. I guess really what it comes down to is what you have the bandwidth for, if I'm being honest. I was like, some people have the bandwidth for just a cat, because cats are more or less self-sufficient. You just make sure there's food where there needs to be food, water where there needs to be water, and then litter box that is more or less, you know, that you've kept clean. And cat's good. Dog's a little more involved. The, you know, you need to walk them. You need to actually burn off the excess energies that dogs have, especially if they're a working dog. Ooh, coral. Trophy coral. Nice, Sue. The one downside about Lincoln, though, is Homeboy likes to engage in biological warfare. No. Yeah, mine does too. What he likes to do is when we were in bed at my old house, is he would hop up onto the bed and then his massive, you know, doggo head just goes right on the edge of my lap. And that's where his head stays. Fair enough. Yeah, Lincoln likes, he also, when we're out in the yard, Lincoln likes, he likes being chased. So I will, like, spread my arms wide and be like, I'm gonna get you. And you could just see his, like, puppy energy come out of nowhere. He's near half a decade old and still out of nowhere that energy comes out. But yeah, no, I got very lucky with my animals. Their temperaments, very sweet animals. I was like, when Lincoln was described to me when I was about to adopt, they were like, are you familiar with the, you know, of mice and men? And I was like, yeah. Lincoln's personality is very much that of Lenny. Just a big dope that follows the little dog around. Oh, now I miss him. I mean, I always miss him, but like, I'm reminded that I miss him. But yeah, no, he likes to engage in biological warfare. I was like, he will get into the bed with me. Oh, you're good. You're good. My ADHD brain can find its way back sometimes. But yeah, he likes to come into the room and he'll lay down on the bed and then I'll just get assailed by this awful smell. And I'll look at him and he'll look back at me and he knows what he did. And I was like, dang it, Lincoln. What did you eat? He can clear a room. A Lincoln fart is unholy. Sounds good. Oh, another trophy coral. another fight. Hey, no, we got it. Nice. Actually, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go grab more coffee. Alright, coffee has been reacquired. We are good to continue fishing. Whee! Nope. That's not for you, Splashtail. Go away. Nor you, Moss Isle Hopper. Bum bum ba bum bum bum. Trophy. Oh, that was a wild splash. Ugh. I need to actually read the names. I'm a goob. Bum 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 bum. Another Sandy. There we are. We've got 2 wild splashes already. Bum 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 bum. Go away, Splashtail. You vile, vicious creature. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it just your computer, or was it a temporary thing? Any fight left in you? Just a smidge. There we we are. Gotcha. You're going to the Hunter's Call today, friend. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I game on a laptop, and yeah, mine's definitely starting to show its age. Mine's probably around similar age as yours. It's like 6 or 7 years old. So yeah, it's definitely starting to show its age. I think next tax return is going to be when I update it. Though I think when I eventually move back to my house in Georgia, I might actually get an actual rig at one point versus just a gaming laptop. You know, valid. Are you a Twitch partner? Or an affiliate? Okay. Well, hopefully you'll be able to put together what you need in order to update it at some point in the near future. Ooh, Trophy Ocean. I think that's the uncommon variant. No muddy yet. Oof. There we are. So regarding the Hunter's Call, how far have you progressed in your reputation with them out of curiosity? You know, that's 100% valid. Admittedly, my reason is because I just like talking to people while I play video games. Which admittedly I can do just, you know, being in a Discord call with people, but this is also fun. Oh, that's valid too. I'm glad. I am glad that you help, or can help, others through your own experience. Getting them in touch with resources. I appreciate that, Brittany. Also, thank you for the follows. Super. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Come here, Wild Splash. You ought to be mine. Sounds good. Don't have my... You know what? Let me get up and running. Alright, that's 5 more for the collection. That puts us at 25. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. No, I'll hopper, go away. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. I did a cheeky thing yesterday while I was playing. I went and was fishing up pondies. It's like no emissary or anything raised, but I fished up like 100 of them, and then I dove out to Devil's Roar to Marrows, raised my emissary for my guild, and then leveled it up to grade 5 by cooking all the fish I'd caught. So I got to turn on grade 5 for like 100 fish, or give or take. What? One moment, please. Iowa. I understand. That's unfortunate, but not unsurprising. But thanks for the heads up. Yeah, the minute that they put anything in there of that nature, my immediate response is, I'm good, but thank you, I appreciate the interest. Oh, my question was specifically how far along you've come on your hunter's call. Ooh, you okay? What happened? Go away, Moss. There's a Sandy. Nice. Well, I remember reading some stuff on your page pertaining to your situation. I just didn't know the specifics. But yeah, we can talk about it on Discord. A lot of my fish, admittedly, do come from shipwrecks. But also, I just like fishing. It's a relaxing way to play Sea of Thieves every once in a while. Admittedly, Sunday playing with you, Judy, and Garble was the most PvP I had actively participated in like the entire time I had played the game. Okay. No, absolutely. Like, the early days of me playing Sea of Thieves back in like 2018 and 19, I was a bit more aggressive in PvP. But at one point, I realized that Sea of Thieves was more or less my vibe game, so it was just what I did when I wanted to do something. Very much a more or less, if I'm on my own, I'm a live or let live kind of pirate. Unless someone's a jerk. Gosh darn it, I need to read the names. That was a wild splash. But yeah. Hey, another coral. Nice. It's like I ran across a gold hoarder's emissary when I was in the Devil's Roar. Had a lovely chat with them. Something about their story didn't feel right, so the minute I was done with what I was doing, I jumped servers. You know, that's valid. It's kind of why I like Sea of Thieves, because it is a sandbox. And so, you know, your playstyle or your enjoyment of Sea of Thieves and what that looks like is going to be different from, you know, other people's. But mostly, I'm just a roll with the punches kind of person. So that's why when I joined y'all on Sunday, I was just like, yeah, I'm down for whatever y'all up to. I was like, while I don't actively seek out PvP myself, you know, I make no, I have no, you know, illusion that this is not a PvP game. I'm very well aware it is, and I don't take umbrage with people who sink me. Or try to sink me. I was like, what's the saying go is, your loot's not your loot until you've sold it. I'm not going to lie. The I don't know what to say portion is probably my favorite of that response. When you actually cause them to, like, VOD in their brain just for a second. I was like, of the responses I was expecting, this was not one. My brain does not know how to handle this. So, yeah, right? You were saying? I sometimes will become cartoonish in my responses. Curses! You've sunk me, you villainous cur! I'll get you! But then follow it up with like, but GG. I was like, it's a rare game. Our pirates look like rare characters. So why not act in a very over-the-top and hilarious fashion? So mine is to disarm them with humor. And the absurd. It's like, you wanna think crazy? You haven't think crazy yet? Let me show you! I've often been described as mad as a hatter. For clarity's sake. Of course, one of my favorite characters, or character voices in Disney's lineup. Voiced by the late Ed Wynn. It was one of the first character voices I actually figured out how to do for impressions. Specifically his rendition, or his role in Mary Poppins. Do you remember Uncle Albert? The kindly uncle that was floating around the room because he couldn't stop laughing. But yeah, his was the first voice that I'd ever figured out. There's a specific song that most people are just like, I love to laugh, long, loud, and clear. I love to laugh. It's getting worse every year. He was a vaudevillian actor, if I remember correctly. And of course, he voiced the matter of Happy Birthday! Ooh, Muddy. Yes, our first Muddy Wild Splash. I spake it into existence with my silly voices. No, you're mine, Wild Splash. You're not getting away. There you are. I'm not gonna lie though, on occasion I've thought about doing an entire stream in a character voice. The thought has crossed my mind. Just to see the reactions, either from chat or from people I interact with when I'm sailing about. Well, hello there. How are you doing today?
Hello.
How's your day?
Good, and you?
I'm
Good.
good. Just
How about
working on my
yours?
commendations.
Yeah, I see, I see. I just came here to finish one and saw your boat.
Yeah,
Want to
no.
see who was on board.
It's just me. I'm solo and just fishing up wild splashes.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Alright. Yo,
Skelly
these
captain.
skellies are annoying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright, well, I'm a late GP.
I appreciate it. You have a wonderful day.
You too, good sir. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Yeah,
Sorry, man. I was talking to a random here.
I heard the someone climbing up the ladder. I was like, that's not the sound of a wild splash. That's the sound of someone on my ship. I blew up the one that was nearby when I got here. And we'll see at the end of this run, assuming that there are no complications. But I want to say at least preliminary, as proof in the pudding, mics do in fact save lives. Was he a double gunning? He was. He was double gunning, wasn't he? Because I know he pulled out an Eye of Reach, and I think I saw a blunderbuss. Was it just a sniper? Sniper sword. Oh, he's like me. You're right, he did have a saber. That makes sense. I'm playing it back mentally now, and yeah, he did have a cutlass. Okay. I was like, I know that sound. That sound is someone on my ladder. But yeah, again, mics save lives. No, Moss Isle Hopper, go away. Two. Oh, he cost me an earthworm. Dang it. No, wait. 7, 8. And I have 2 on me? Yep, okay, no, he didn't. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very much keeping my ears peeled. There we are. Another wild splash for the bin. I say the bin, but I mean the storage crate. And you know what? We're just gonna carry some of those on us for safety. And we're gonna change our loadout ever so slightly. There we are. No offense to them, I don't trust pirates. Well, let me rephrase. I trust pirates to be pirates. And there's always a chance that their greed might get the better of them. And they might make an unfortunate mistake. Another Sandy. So once I do unlock the full killer whale set, I have another ship that I think I'm gonna make a dedicated fishing vessel. So I've been debating recently, once I actually get to Reputation 50, about finishing up my actual, like, fish-specific commendations on the safer seas. What do you think? Bum. Yeah, no, I mean, that's fair. No, curses lost me a worm. Hold on. There. Replaced. Bum. Oh, hey Van, I appreciate that. I just saw or looked in the general on your channel or your Discord. Yeah, the reason I think the only ones that I would do it with, to be honest though, would be I think the only ones I would actively do that with would be the no, I'll probably do it all on high seas. The reason I was just to be unaccosted, but in fairness, like I thought about doing it for the stormfish, but be honest though, stormfish sell the most or the best. And I wouldn't want to rob myself of the sheer amount that you can get from fishing up stormfish. Like, admittedly, it was community weekend when I fished it up last weekend on Saturday, I think. But the trophy shadow stormfish that I fished up was like 33,000 gold. I'm not gonna lie, I did a spit take. So yeah, no, you're right. I've not actually not done anything in Safer Seas, to be honest. I don't even know that I've actually opened it yet. So we've got this 10, and then we've got another 10. And that'll be all the wild splashes, I think. I might fish up 60, though. And then head down to the Ancient Isles to fish up the Ancient Scales. In case I haven't said it before, and fine. cost me a worm, you silly aisle hopper. I was not paying attention. Anyway, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by this trophy moss aisle hopper, I'm really glad I got to hang out with you and Garble and Judy on Sunday. That was really fun. It was my first time being on the Burning Blade. It's like we sank one that was unclaimed, and then we sank another one before we logged off. We really pushed our luck, though, on going for a 12 streak. Though I think you and Garble were right, though I think most of everyone was probably doing Hourglass that day. Which is why we only had a handful of people come after us. Although, did it ever unglitch for you when... Because I never saw an increase from the blade we sold from that duo that we had taken it from. Also, hey Seb. Yeah, I noticed a lot of streams that were, like, only 500 levels left. Yeah, I think it just bugged. Because I don't think we ever got gold for it. It was like a 7 when we sank it. Like, that should have been, what, an extra mil? I mean, don't get me wrong, we made out, like, bandits that day. And it was like, what, 3 point something million gold we made on Sunday? Also, morning, sibling mine, how fares? A sleepy morning. You're up earlier than normal. Have you not gone to bed yet? You know, that's valid. That intercept, though, was pristine. We got there in the nick of time to catch them before they could vote it down. And then we got to hand over all of our supplies. Had that very intriguing brigantine crew. That's fair. Well, I'm glad you could tune in, Seb. Also, Haven, this is IMOC. IMOC, this is Haven. IMOC is an IRL friend. We've known each other for what, a decade now? Give or take? Nearly a decade? Yeah, I'm Haven and Garble, the ones I was hanging out with on Sunday. We did the Burning Blade together. And much PvP. Although it did take us a few tries to actually get a server with the Burning Blade on it, because apparently Judy is cursed. It's like we tried, what, 3 server hops, and then you went off on another ship and got it on the first try. But yeah, we made, it's like, a little over like 3 million that day. Which admittedly is the most gold I have ever made in a single play session. Yeah, I decided not to stream that day when we four went out, specifically because I knew Judy was, and we were going to watch her stream, and I didn't know if my system could handle running Sea of Thieves, streaming while watching a stream simultaneously. So I was like, you know, well, just not today. Either way, it was a good day of sailing. We did really well. Also, I love that Garble's immediate mindset when we have a lull in anything we're doing is to put his line in the water. Yeah, it was a big sell. I think we had hit 8, but the server was kind of calm, so we're like, we're not going to find a server this calm. I think that was you, Haven, who had made that point. It's like, we're not going to find a server as calm as the one we are on right now, so let's push for 12. But yeah, it worked out in the end. And yeah, we had that wonderful interaction with that brig crew. Right. Yeah, IMOC has the same habit that Garble has when it comes to gold. Right. Yep. That's how IMOC plays. If they've got more than a certain amount of gold, then there is a problem. Same. Oh, got a couple of bots. A few bots, goodness. I'm very thankful that of the things I left on for the Streamlabs bot was the one that immediately deletes any messages with links in them. Holy heck, Haven. Gosh darn. Big summer blowout. I was like, I think you doubled the gold I had. And I was like, I had 3.5 million, and then after that I went up to like 3.7. Well, apparently just the sheer amount that you and Garble make on a given playthrough is like bonkers huge. That's funny. Thing is I'm not sure that I have much in the way of things that I'm actively saving up for, if I'm being honest. Well, hopefully, as we continue to play, we'll continue getting much gains. Aw, Sib. I'm sorry, you hung out with the wrong friend in Sea of Thieves, apparently. I'm not what you would call an earner in the Sea of Thieves. But I make enough. It's not much, but it's honest work. That's very true. Which is why when I'm flying solo, I'm usually over in the Devil's Roar. Yeah, again, IMOC has the same issue that Garble has. If they've got gold that's too much gold, then they need to go buy things with it. I'm just getting a lot of splash tails. Where are all my wild splashes? Also, for any of you who have just joined the stream, we are up north of Marauder's Arch with our earthworms fishing up plentyfins to eat through or get through our final level of Hunter's Call rep today. Okay, why am I only getting those? I'm gonna try fishing from the back. I'm not sure. Obviously, I've been going for a couple hours already. I'm probably gonna cut myself at 4. There it is. But yeah, the goal is to get to 50 today. Yeah, what time are you looking to stream today? Well, that would make sense, because that's getting towards the end of the night for Garble. What time is it now for me? It's about 10, so a couple of hours. Yeah, I might tag along with you and Garble. No, that's valid. That's fair. Yeah, I might tag along with you and Garble if you want the company. I probably won't. This will probably be my stream for the day, to be honest. And if I don't hit 50 today, then I'll just probably do another stream tomorrow or Friday to finish up. It's like mostly I wanted to get to 50 today if I can. If I can't, then I'll push it to tomorrow. But also wanted to make headway on my Wild Splash commendation. Of course. Yeah, I'm definitely down to hang out. 1 second. I'm just working on this trophy. Yeah, just keep me posted, Haven. And James, oh, sorry. Sib, when do you want to play? Do you want to play tonight? Today feels like a Sea of Thieves kind of day. Yeah, same. Ooh, Trophy Sandy. No. Is that a fort? Hey, Garble. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna go for a couple more hours. Oh, Sib, that sucks. Yeah, there's so many new sound cues. Alright, let me put these away. Yeah, definitely one of those better to know than not know and wonder. Yeah, I was a little late on getting started on my fishing trip today because on the way over here, I got hit with a kraken. But I did get 3 pieces of kraken meat towards my commendation, so I'm not upset about that. Goodness. That's unfortunate. I'm so sorry, Sib. I will put on a fresh pot of coffee for 6 or 7. I'm not can tell you, I am a very solid napper. I was like, they'll reach out to me and like hop on in a Discord call that I was in, and as I'm getting ready to wind down, it's like, it's nap time, isn't it? I was like, it is. They're like, it's all right. But yeah, I'm very much a go. I have a 6-foot beanbag in my living room, and that is my nap spot. But yeah, Zeb, I'll put on a pot of coffee around that time, and we'll go sailing. One of the persistent aspects of our friend group is our patron deity, Aslepe, Our Lady of Sleep. And so whenever any of us are starting to feel or hear her call, it's like, Our Lady calls me. I must away. Aslepe. She hums the most gentle of melodies to lull you into her embrace so that you may rest well. Oh, no, same. Big same. I did, just as a recap though, Garble, I'm sorry your throat's a little messed up. I hope you're feeling better. Also, Garble, I mock Garble. Also, thank you all for hanging out in my stream today. Oh, that's terrible. Oh, that VOD though, it's like going back and just hear the shrillest screech from one of the kids on that galleon. And then I just hear Garble across comms. Nice scream. You'll just have to teach them their place with your blade and your pistol. He did. I don't know, but it was so funny. Once you got past the piercing sound. Yep. If you haven't checked out that VOD, Sib, you should definitely look it up, because it's hilarious. It kind of, actually, I think it starts like near the very beginning of when my stream reconnected, because I remember I was having connection or internet issues. I had to reset my network adapter during that stream. That was when I was finishing up the trap maker. That was the first day that me and Garble actually played together. Because Garble took pity on me. Alright, that is all of the earthworms from the crate. How many? We've got 50. I've got, I think, enough for 10 more casts for wild splashes. Oh, yeah, go get some food in your belly. Exactly. Noms. I take ADHD medication, so I don't really have an appetite during the day, but I'm like, oh, nice. But yeah, I at the end of like when my meds start to wear off, it's like I'm famished. The nausea. Yeah, my ADHD meds is they're stimulants, so it more or less suppresses my appetite while they're active. Oh, I'm sorry. So, Sib, what do you want to do when you and I hop on today? What are your thoughts? Your notions? Your aspirations for tonight? You and I. Okay. I'm sure we'll figure something out. Wherever the wind takes us. How broke are you in Sea of Thieves right now? Broke. Well, we'll see if we can get you some gold for you to buy some more stuff. we are. It's like, get you some gold so you can immediately spend it and be broke again. Me over here with my 6.8 million gold on me. Thinking that's a big number until you find out that Haven is freaking loaded. Are there any ponds around here? Because I might just go over and fish up some pondies. I think I want to say that now Kraken Fall is the only one with a pond that I can see. I mean, I could always sail south to Devils. But if I'm going to sail that far south, I might as well fish up. No, I think that's what I'll do. I'll just go work on pondies after I finish up with this. Cook up all the fish that I've got after these wild splashes, and then head down to Devil's Ridge and fish up pondies until to the end. There's a trophy. There we are. And then I think once we finish up all these and we start cooking, I'm gonna go grab some more coffee. Welcome back. Was the food good? That sounds tasty, though. I'm not gonna lie. Sausage and sausages and biscuits, always good. I feel like that was the natural progression for that, if I'm being honest. If you've got a patty and you've got a biscuit that you can cut in two, I feel like sandwich is kind of the way to go. If I'm being honest. Also, I just like food. Oh, yeah. Some good crunchy or country gravy. I don't like McGriddles. And I know that may be a hot take. I just don't. It's a consistency thing. The syrup in the in the pancake, it just doesn't, like, consistent wise or consistency. It's not my bag. I like their my favorite sandwich from Mickey D's is the their bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. Yeah, no, like, they are exceptionally popular. I remember when they first came out and everyone was going crazy about them. And they still do, apparently. But it was like, I tried it. It was just, I couldn't get past it. It was like, I don't like it. Like, the flavor profile is fine because, like, I'll mix, like, my sweet and my savory a lot for breakfast foods. But the, it was just something about the syrup in the bun, which I just couldn't get past it. Yeah, I'm not one of those, I'm not a food purist, though. Like, I recognize taste is different for every person, so, you know, what I don't necessarily like, I don't yuck other people's yum, if that makes sense. Texture, that's what it is, texture. That was the word that I was missing. Ooh, Trophy Ocean. Nice. And it's like, the reason I don't like tomatoes is not because of flavor. Obviously, I don't mind things that are tomato flavored. It's just the consistency of tomatoes it's not my thing. Or the texture of tomatoes. Which definitely made me the odd one in my family, because all of my family, like, my grandparents and my cousins and my aunts and uncles, all of them, like, we were at a breakfast table together. They're the types of people that would bring in a whole tomato, slice it up, and put, like, sugar or salt over it and eat it just like that. And I couldn't do it. Tomatoes, the texture of tomatoes just, like, turned my stomach. I couldn't do it. But I love tomato-based products. There we are. Alright, last 4. And then we'll start cooking up and we'll go sell what we've got. See how much of a dent we made into our rep. Only 1 muddy though. That's unfortunate. I was kind of hoping for at least a couple more. So I think Muddy is the only one that I had left to catch one of for all of the like fish thingies. I obviously use very specific language when I speak. Everyone knows this, obviously. Thingies, highly scientific term. Along the same usage as like whatchamacallit or a thingamajig. Or who's a what's it. There should be a sea post, I think, south of... Like, if I head down to Devil's Ridge from here, I think there's a sea post in between here and Devil's Ridge. It should be north of Kraken's Fall, if I'm not mistaken. Just southeast of Galleon's grave. Come here, Wild Splash. I think next time I come fishing Wild Splashes, I'm probably actually going to do that sea fort just north of Galleons. And just fish off of that. So that I have access to the quad burner inside. Because rarely do people go to that sea fort. Ooh, Trophy Sandy. We like trophy fish around here. I'm not gonna lie though, the fish that I was going to catch today was entirely determined by which sea or outpost I actually spawned at. And I spawned at Daggertooth, so I was like, alright, guess we're doing Wild Splashes today. Wow, you did not break for long there, did you? Come on. Give me another break. There you are. Got one more fight in you? You do. There we are. Gotcha. And our last cast. And then we'll start cooking up everything and go to the sea post. And see how far we got along today. Hey, another trophy. I think we got a decent amount of trophies today. Come on, tire yourself out, little one. By the way, the trophy stormfish, those things are massive. Alright, we're back on. Oh, it's 3 a.m. in the Sea of Thieves, as annotated by the Kraken's whale. Here, fishy, fishy, fishy. One last bit. Almost done. There we are. That's it, friends. Our last wild splash. Now, unfortunately, we did lose a little bit of our bait to a isle hopper, but that's fine. It cooks the same and sells the same. Admittedly, a bit less, because I think even the trophy isle hoppers that aren't the ravens cap out at like 400 gold for a trophy. But either way, let's go ahead and get these cooked up. We have a decent amount of trophies. Go ahead and cook these two first. While those cook up, I'm going to step away briefly and get some more coffee, but I'll be right back. Keep an eye on the fish for me. Ah, near perfect timing. Thank you all for not letting the fish burn. Obviously, I know you could have done something to stop them from burning. Pick up our coral. Grab our potion. Bum bum ba-da. Let's just see if there's anyone about. What is that? Yeah. Bum ba dum bum bum bum. Obviously, this is the most exciting portion of the stream, the cooking. Nice. Congratulations on your successful consumption of food. Alright, those are done. Next. Let's grab 2 of these. And then we have all the little ones. But those are far quicker to cook. How are we on our wild splashes? Because I think that is the least progress I've done. Yep, it is. See, I hadn't even caught a muddy. Well, we should make a decent dent in our commendation today. Let's see, we've got at least one of each of the shadow, battle gills, pondies, ancient scales, and plenty fins. And I think we've caught all types of wreckers. So yeah, once we've turned in that muddy, we'll have actually caught every type of fish in Sea of Thieves. At least one. Waiting for that visual glitch. There it is. Good. Last 2 of those. Trophies take so long. Why are you spitting at me, Snake? I'm all the way over here. Don't waste your venom on me, snakey snake. I am but a humble fisher. I'm not gonna lie, the splashtails look goofy as hell. Obviously they're meant to be catfish, but they look so goofy. It's like the derpiest faced. How are we on supplies? And we're decent. And we are gonna need to cook up that Kraken though. And we've got 1 cursed cannonball. It looks like those folks are gone, so we can put those away for now. Alright, there's that. There's that. Alright, let's get the sandies. And then it's just the baby fish. The Kraken did some damage though today when I was beset or set upon. I feel like the Kraken's just misunderstood. It just wants love. And it wants to cuddle you, squeeze you until you're blue and dead. All of my knickknacks. And of course my banner of fortune. Aw. Guild's first coin. Ooh, I do need to work on that. Hey Sib, are you still there? Because right now, I think for our emissary, we are in the esteemed. So I'm thinking what I might do is go, when you and I go sailing this evening, is we go out to Devil's Roar with our guild emissary raise and putz about and find a whole mess of message in the bottle quests and such. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this Kraken meat in here. Hey, welcome back. Hopefully your journey was fruitful. Cook up the Kraken meat along with the last trophy. It's just time for cooking up all of the splash tails, or the wild splashes now. And just keep an eye out, make sure there's no one about. So yeah, if I don't get to 50 today with Hunter's Call, then I'll probably do another stream either tomorrow or on Friday in the morning and try to finish it that then. But I think we should be able to get at least halfway through 49 to 50 with the turn-in we're about to do. And I think Friday we'll go down and do Ancient Scales and Pondies. We'll just hang out down at Devil's Ridge. Because there's a nice spot underneath the waterfall that you can sit your storage crate and fish, and the skeletons don't aggro there. The ghosts or the the ghosts do, unfortunately, so you have to take them out. Alright, let's get the Kraken and the Wild Splash and the last 2 bits of Kraken, and then it's just the little ones. kindest regards. It's such a good ship name. I love that ship name. And of course, we are part of Best Sheer Swim Team. Which is the guild name in Sea of Thieves, also the guild name in Cata Classic. We've temporarily suspended our raids in Classic until Firelands drops, because everyone's just kind of petered out. I forgot Kraken takes so long to cook. It's like meg meat. Yeah, we'll cook the muddy. Hopefully these will end around the same time. Alright, that's finished. We'll wait for that to wrap up. There it is. That's our muddy. Alright, let's get the last of the Kraken meat cooked. Okay. We'll do one of you and one of you. Because that's going to take a while to cook up. Oh, goodness me. So, Garble and Haven, what do y'all have planned for today? What shenanigans are you going to be getting up to? Ooh, you know what we should do at one point? Is one day we should... I'm down. That sounds like fun. I think at one point, though, we should endeavor at one point to unite the server and unlock Glitterbeard's hideout. One day. I haven't. Safe to assume both of you have. Let's grab our next fish. Well, if you two are ever inclined, just a random day. I just know because I'm going to, like, cry my eyes out when we're playing the song underneath the tree. Be Calmed is easily one of my favorite songs in this game. Especially when you realize that it's his wife on vocals. It's just a very sweet song. Excuse me. Almost done with the oceans. Oh, there's this skelly sloop patrolling about. There's a certain charm around the wilds. Tell you what, though, while those are cooking, I think we'll go ahead and turn about and start heading for that sea post. Slow turn just to make sure I don't burn the fish. I mean, you're not wrong. That should be enough angle. Got that just in time. Alright, let's make sure not running into anything. Give that skelly sloop a wide berth as we head to the sea post over yonder. Curses, you aggroed. Oh, please tell me there's not... Oh, thank God. Okay, so it's an emergent. Never mind. Put these away for now. Where are you at? There you are. Bear. a dum-dum. Now I killed their gunner. Grab some of this. Yeah, we're gonna need to patch a few things. There's that one. Get that veil. Really? I literally just passed that hole, you jerk. That was a first, or did they hit my mast? Thank you. What did I hit? I know. I did. One hole. Bucket. Cannonball. See, they use their. Oh. So they've got rigging and anchor balls. Got it. Okay. Good to know. Okay. Then I guess we're on this one. Oh, fair. One bale. Nope, don't need those. Need those, then those. Fudge! I walked right into that. Alright. Come on. Thank you. And there we are. Fuck you. They hit me with an anchor. anchor ball. Back one. Fail. Two. Fail. Back in. Now jump on that, get off that. That anchor ball is really wrecking my day right now. Come on. Their gunner's down for now. Woo! That was close. Finally. Alright. Alright, let's get this water out. Massive holes. Nope. I backsplashed. Whale! Oh my goodness. What was that? Okay. Well, that was fun. Whew. Nothing like a little bit of excitement to get your day going, huh? Although I do see some gems over there. snag those up and take them to the hunters. What the blue blazes is causing damage to my ship? You might be right. Am I on an island? I swear to God, if it's that damn skeleton on the island. Yeah, I think you're right. It is. That makes sense. Alright, well, let's snag this up really quick. Alright, that should do. I just gotta remember where I was headed. Where is that sea post? There it is. Well, that was fun. There we are. This is where we're stopping. Hi. Okay, that's everything there. Was in here? All right. By all means, I am always willing to learn. I'm always open to any advice. Just because I've been playing for a long time does not mean that I cannot improve. How much did I make? Okay. Probably not gonna get to it, unfortunately, but it's alright. We'll just do another stream. Thinking, yeah, tomorrow or Friday. Oh, the willingness or recognizing that I have growth that I can still do. I'm probably gonna blaspheme, but I'm not recognizing DB. Ah, I've watched a little bit of his streams. I think he was one of the ones that was like X number of levels until he hit 10,000 for his curse, his gold curse. Not the gold curse, but like the gold. I think he was working Skelly. Yeah, he had made a push for it, I think, during the community weekend. Yeah, I think that's what he was working on. Making sure we're good. Coast is clear around the edge. Yeah, that is one downside if I've been fishing near an island for any period of time, is there's always an emergent, either a meg or a skelly sloop. Sometimes I've had a kraken pop when I've been fishing for a long period. It's like a megalodon, you can typically ignore a megalodon. It's like they'll get, at most, maybe 1 or 2 bites, and then you'll hit an island and they'll despawn. But skelly sloops, they like to give chase. But yeah, there is something cozy about the wilds. Admittedly, I do like some, like, on occasion, I do like overcast weather. They should be done. Next. And you know what? We're not gonna... I don't think we're gonna fish anymore today. Because we're getting to the 3.5 hour mark. Or we're at 3.5 hours. And I know that y'all are gonna be starting up probably within the next 20 or so minutes. Give or take. So I don't want to run across y'all's stream time either. Or at least yours, because I know you're going to be streaming Haven. Copy, y'all. While these two cook up. It's like I sold the gems to the Hunter's Call because because that's actually rep I can get from them, but I think the rest of this I'm just gonna leave here for a wandering crew. And the last two. Yeah, we'll leave this for the next crew. that's 61. So 63. Alright, that is the last of our fish. So let's go ahead and get all of this sold. And see how much of a dent we made today. Alright. Actually, we didn't do too bad. So I think one more stream of fishing and we will have finally made it to level 50 of the Hunter's Call. And then we will have finally bought our last piece of the killer whale figurehead. Or killer whale ship set. Alright. So, let's just check to see how much total we made with that. Should be about 100. Oh, 68, nowhere near. Oh, I missed 69 just by a smidge. 1 second. I know it's uncooked. You can judge me later for it. Oh, you have to actually cook it. Alright, well, 68 it is. Either way, I think that is where we will wrap up our stream for today, friends. But we did make it a decent way through our Hunter's Call reputation. And we made some headway on our wild splashes. To include finally getting the last fish we hadn't actually fished up. But yeah. I think that is where we're going to wrap up. So thank you for tagging along for those of you who did. And I'll probably pick up another stream tomorrow morning to finish out my Hunter's Call. But we will talk to you all later. And Garble, Haven, is there a particular, just message me on Discord where you want to hop in and talk. But thank you everyone. Have a good one.